Hallo Leute und herzlich willkommen zurück zum Klassengericht von Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Es ist für mich doch nicht der nächste Tag, sondern irgendwie eine Woche später oder so. Aber ich müsste eigentlich noch alles in meinem Kopf haben, weil es jetzt nicht Monate aus ist, sondern nur Tage.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end!
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
Deshalb muss jede Hinterlassenschaft der Verzweiflung sofort getötet werden, sobald wir sie entdeckt haben.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
Da fällt mir auf, wartet kurz, ich cut euch das jetzt kurz raus. Ich werde kurz den ersten Teil des Klassengerichts schon hochladen, weil ich habe schon gerendert. Sadale. Ich habe es jetzt gestartet. Der erste Teil des Klassengerichts ist halt einfach mal 5 GB groß. Das wird ewig dauern hochzuladen. Deswegen will ich so früh wie möglich anfangen, während ich noch was zu tun habe, damit ich nach noch 2 Stunden und 53 Minuten. Cool, ich hoffe, so lange geht das, sonst muss ich auf... Also ich hoffe, so lange geht hier Danganronpa 2 noch. Wenn nicht, dann werde ich danach einfach wahrscheinlich weiter hier Ultra Despair Girls aufnehmen. Bin ja mal gespannt, wie lang das jetzt noch geht hier. Aber ich glaube, meine Meinung habe ich euch letztens schon gesagt. Wie ich so zur Hoffnung und zur Verzweiflung und zu allem stehe.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like really nasty.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased.
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Man merkt halt so richtig, dass Junko so gewisse Wörter benutzt, die in anderen was triggern. Beispielsweise hier, es ist ihnen egal. Ich glaube halt nicht, dass es ihnen egal ist, aber Junko sagt das so. Und das nimmt dann der andere auch so auf. Und das muss ich sagen, mag ich extrem gerne an Junko. Die macht super, super gute Psychospielchen. Mich müsste sie nicht mal hier beeinflussen. Ich wäre direkt auf ihrer Seite. Das ist alles bedeutungslos. Wird sie dann auch verschwinden? Wenn wir unsere Erinnerungen von dieser virtuellen Welt verlieren, werden wir dann auch vergessen, dass es sie jemals gab? Wenn das passiert, dann ist das furchtbar. Sie konnte nur in dieser Welt existieren und deshalb wird jede Spur ihrer Existenz verschwinden. Sie hat ihr Leben dafür riskiert, uns zu beschützen und wir werden uns nicht mal an sie erinnern können.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when...
Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past!
Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent or admiration are truly the weakest.
Also, wenn die Anime-Story stimmt, wie die zur Verzweiflung geworden sind, dann war Chiaki der Grund, warum sie zur ultimativen Verzweiflung geworden sind. Weil Chiaki war mit ihnen auf der Schule, mit allen außer Hajime. Ja, und Chiaki wurde von Junko zu einem ziemlich tödlichen Spiel gezwungen, das sie eigentlich geschafft hat, aber anhand ihrer Verletzungen danach trotzdem gestorben ist. Und ihre Klassenkameraden mussten halt zugucken. Und sind währenddessen quasi verzweifelt. Wenn der Anime die korrekte Story aufgreift. Ich kann das natürlich nicht sagen, dafür müsste ich hier, weiß ich nicht, von was ist ein Danganronpa adoptiert, von der Light Novel? Oder ist das Spiel das Hauptding und es gibt was anderes, außer zum Beispiel ein Anime? Ich guck mal eben ganz kurz nach, ob Danganronpa von einem Spiel oder von was anderem adaptiert ist. Danganronpa. Gehen wir einfach mal auf Despair Arc. Müsste, glaube ich, das sein. Ja, Despair Arc ist genau das, wovon ich gesprochen habe. Das sind nämlich alle dabei, wie zum Beispiel Mikan, Ibuki, Fuyuhiko, Chiaki, Nagito, Sonja, Hyoko, Sadale. Und du bist adaptiert von Videospiel. Okay. Das ist adaptiert von Videospiel. Das bedeutet, ich bin a little bit verwirrt. Gut. Machen wir einfach weiter.
Huh? Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys.
Oh, ich habe gerade gesehen, ich habe mein Girl vercheckt. Ja, ihr müsst jetzt das Klassengericht ohne mein Girl auskommen, weil ich kann es gerade nicht aktivieren. Doch, ich kann es aktivieren, wartet mal. Dafür muss ich meine Kern quasi raushauen. Entfernen. Hä? Ja, ich möchte es bitte entfernen. So, und jetzt kann ich mein Girl aktivieren. Das mache ich mal kurz. VC Face. Ich hab's leider vercheckt. Aber naja, dafür kommt's ja gleich, das Girl. So. Ja, komm, so. Okay. Girl is activated.
Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing. When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair.
You guys, those who died. Lord Junko. Return to despair. Empty shell of actual body. Erased. Was ist erased? Noch schnell, ich muss mal kurz nachgucken, was erased bedeutet. Erased. Gelöscht. Okay.
And your dead friends will never be revived. And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
All right! Things are starting to heat up!
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life.
Wenn's nach mir ginge, dann wird die Verzweiflung gewinnen.
That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Because it's true! Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
Huh?
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
Sie wollte erreichen, dass jemand einen Fehler macht? Ich muss herausfinden, wen sie damit meint und wie sie das geschafft hat. Danach muss ich alles miteinander verbinden, um zu einer Antwort zu gelangen. Okay, Logikparcours. Da bin ich ja so gut drin. Okay, kommt da noch was? Oh Gott, ja. Okay. Oh Gott, ich bin zu früh gejumpt. Bitte nicht nochmal alles neu. Warum wurden wir gezwungen, uns gegenseitig zu töten? Um Aufmerksamkeit zu erregen, um jemand Bestimmtes zu töten, um Zeit zu schinden. Ich denk mal das da. Okay, war es nicht. Dann, um jemand Bestimmtes zu töten. Ach so! Ach nö, ich habe nicht geguckt. Rot war doch richtig. Aber da es bisher immer nur geradeaus ging, habe ich nicht hingeguckt, weil ich gerade auf WhatsApp was gelesen habe. Deswegen habe ich es verkackt. Oh Gott. Oh Gott. Dass das auch so früh, spät erst aufploppt. Mega Bullshit. Und meine Nase ist schon wieder zu und ich weiß nicht, wieso es nervt. Für wen wurde der Mordausflug ausgestrahlt? Für Verfechter der Verzweiflung für die ganze Welt, Makoto und seine Gruppe. Ich denke mal nicht, dass die Future Foundation das in ihrem Programm da übertragen hat. Das wäre ganz schön weird. Oh Gott, oh Gott. Okay. Ohne Spaß, wenn ihr das auch spielt, ich empfehle euch echt das schnellere Movement für einen Logikparcours. Genau deswegen. Jetzt müsste ich mir halt merken, wie häufig. Ja, und jetzt wollte ich ganz an der Kante bleiben und hab's deswegen nicht geschafft. Wie wurde die Geschehnisse ausgestrahlt? Durch die virtuelle Welt selbst, durch die künstliche Intelligenz, durch die Überwachungskameras. Überwachungskameras würde ich dann sagen.
It's all coming together. Got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
The surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous killing school life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the killing school trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You sure did.
Was hat sie denn gemacht? Also ich als geübter Aero-Game-Spieler, ja, muss dann natürlich direkt an, ja, plus 18 Sachen denken und ich glaube, die hätte ich mir gern angesehen.
I will never be queen now! Please forget what you saw!
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, health dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right?"
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please! That sounds as though we...
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will.
But that's precisely the truth.
Huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program to provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the ultimate despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule?
Oh Gott. Es gibt zwei Möglichkeiten. Entweder macht ihr einen Abschluss oder ihr wiederholt die ganze Geschichte. Ihr müsst einfach eine dieser Optionen wählen und dann darauf drücken. Ihr werdet alle eure Stimme abgeben und mit dem Beschluss der Mehrheit wird dann eure allerletzte Entscheidung eingetragen.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
Was ist die andere Bedingung für eine für einen Abschluss? Niemand wird zurückgelassen, es liegt ein Notfall vor, der Lehrer muss es zulassen. Alle müssen am Leben sein. Das da?
I see. As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
Ah ja, stimmt. Um am Abschlussprogramm teilnehmen zu können, braucht ihr meine Erlaubnis als verantwortliche Lehrkraft. Was? Bedeutet das, dass es nicht mit dem Beschluss der Mehrheit entschieden wird? Nach eurer Entscheidung überprüfe ich bei jedem, ob es okay ist, dass ihr einen Abschluss macht. Also selbst nachdem wir uns dafür entschieden haben, können wir keinen Abschluss machen, außer du wirst das genehmigen.
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that. All too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone.
Ah, wie hart ich das Girl liebe.
It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
Es wird so schlimm sein, Junko jetzt schon zum zweiten Mal zu verlieren.
I was totally waiting for a protagonistic line like that. When I crush you with despair, such ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Ah, wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru Kamakura?
Diesen Namen habe ich schon einmal gehört. Wenn mich nicht alles täuscht, dann war das eine sehr wichtige Person für die Schule. So wichtig sogar, dass er ein Porträt von sich malen ließ. Dieser Mann ist der Gründer der Schule, war es, glaube ich.
I see. Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know,
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The Future Foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko Enoshima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
What? I am... what?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Huh?
Alrighty. If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way! There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura! Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
Nein, das kann nicht sein. Plan für das Hoffnungswachstum. Boah.
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along! Ultimate hope!
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata! I've always had that name ever since I was born!
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope?
Nein!
It might be Izuru.
Ich meine, etwas darüber gelesen zu haben. Aber ich hätte nie gedacht, dass man mich gemeint hat. Was hat man mit mir gemacht?
Good news, even though you're a mom, he had a talent all—
How can someone have such an amazing— In order to hide it, was he hidden in the—
Then Hajime's—
There's no doubt, I've always had that name.
Then Izuru is your—
Hey, you weren't—
I do not want any—
Could it be created?
It might be Izuru.
Nein! Ich habe daneben geschossen. Jetzt muss ich alles nochmal angucken.
Good news, even though you're a mom, he had a talent all—
How can someone have such an amazing— In order to hide it, was he hidden in the—
Then Hajime's—
There's no doubt, I've always had that name.
Then Izuru is your—
Hey, you weren't lying.
I do not want any more last—
Could it be created hope?
Nein. Da.
That must be it. Created hope. Are you talking about the hope cultivation plan?
Hope cultivation plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder and called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Muss mal ganz kurz aufs WC. Bin wieder da. Ich werde nebenher noch ein bisschen was snacken. Ja, ich hoffe, man hört mich so noch gut.
Izuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Huh?
You still don't get it? You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What?
See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
And after many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes. By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura.
Die hätte jetzt noch ein Bild von ihm zeigen können.
Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Huh?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Huh? Emotions? Thoughts? Hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory? It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
he'll disappear.
Disappear?
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Ich werde verschwinden? Einfach so? Dann bin ich nicht mehr da? Und niemand wird sich an mich erinnern? Jede Spur meiner Existenz. Weg. Ich werde alles verlieren. Alles, was ich... Zeigt man jetzt sein richtiges Aussehen? Ja. Aber was dort passiert ist... ist nicht meine Angelegenheit. Denn ich werde nicht dran teilnehmen. Warum nicht? Ich verstehe dich nicht ganz, aber... Ich schätze, dass wir uns erstmal verabschieden müssen. Das ist enttäuschend. Wir haben uns so gut verstanden. Hey, kann ich dich bald wiedersehen? Dazu gibt es keinen Grund. Denn du bist einfach nur langweilig. Dein Talent, deine Gedanken, alles, was dich ausmacht, langweilt mich. Du spielst echt nicht mit, was?
Hajime?
Was that me? No, that's not me!
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura.
Huh?
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was...
It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try. Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
Was ich tun muss? Es gibt nur einen Weg. Also, rein theoretisch müsste Hajime jetzt für immer hier bleiben, dass er nicht quasi verschwindet. Oh, das wäre schön, das wäre schön. Das funktioniert nicht, aber ich probiere es trotzdem. Oh.
I see. I just need to choose graduate then.
Huh?
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless, happy ending.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here.
Ach stimmt, wenn wir quasi einen Abschluss machen, dann werden alle, die gestorben ist, quasi von Junko kontrolliert. Das wäre noch viel geiler. So die ganzen hübschen Girls, weil Junko meinte ja, sie würde die dann imitieren. Imitiert die dann, aber wahrscheinlich ihn geiler. Nice.
I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is...
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place?
What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus,
The Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think? And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Hold on!
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories. And everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
What shall we do?
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
If everyone can overcome despair, you guys should be able to grasp true hope.
If our memories up until now disappear, I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but I want to see Peko one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but...
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Nein, das kann ich nicht machen. Ich kann mich nicht entscheiden. Egal was ich mache, das geht nicht gut aus. Daher habe ich keine Ahnung. Was wollen Sie von mir? Was habe ich Ihnen getan? Warum? Womit habe ich das verdient? Ich will das nicht mehr.
I can't do it.
Huh? Can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden. Don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future! Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem!
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez, once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that. But the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine, I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever, and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us!
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
All right, let's party!
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki. Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time?
Was war das nochmal? Ach egal, ich muss mir keine Gedanken darüber machen. Ich wollte dieses Ende.
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have...
Yes, there's...
And with this,
Ich habe einen ganz komischen
I'm
Verdacht.
gonna showcase my... Just leave the BG... Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Should I begin with a... That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Nein! Das muss ich absorbieren.
A game reset!
And with this, the world...
An eternal game utopia...
I guess it's fine to stay.
Young master.
Yay!
Yes, there's...
And with this, Junko...
All right,
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki. Hey, Can I take a pic?
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a training regiment.
If you get...
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Ich glaube, ich muss mit dem auf das exakt selbe Wort schießen.
All right. A game.
And with this, the world...
An eternal game.
I guess it's fine to stay...
Young master.
Yay!
Yes, there's...
And with this, Juka...
All right.
I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the BG.
Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Should I begin with a... That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Okay, das war's nicht. Nein, ich muss mich zusammenreißen.
All right. A game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like
Okay,
this
dann
for
muss
a
ich
while.
da drauf schießen.
Yay!
Yes, there's...
And with this, Juka...
All right.
I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the BG.
Hey, can I take a...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Should I begin with a... That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Ew.
All right. A game.
And with this, the world will continue...
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
Das ist es auch nicht? Was mache ich denn da?
All right. A game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to
Ich
loop.
versuch's jetzt nochmal mit meiner anderen Idee,
Young master.
die ich schon versucht habe.
And with this, Juka...
All right.
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking of...
Just leave the BG. Hey,
can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Should I begin with a... That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
All right.
And with this, the world...
An eternal game...
I guess it's fine to stay...
Young master.
Yay!
Yes, there's...
And with this, Juka...
All right.
I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the BG.
Hey, can I take a picture to...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a trip.
Should I begin with a... That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Ne, das ist es nicht. Was zur Hölle muss ich tun?
All right. A game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game...
I guess it's fine to stay...
Young master.
Yay!
Yes, there's...
And with this, Juka...
All right.
I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the BG.
Hey, can I take a...
Muss ich vielleicht Spielwelt auf kein Bad dieser Welt
Should I
schießen?
begin with a... That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Probieren wir es mal aus.
All right.
And with this, the world...
An eternal game utopia sounds like...
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master.
Yay!
Yes, there's...
And with this, Juka...
All right.
I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the BG.
Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Should I begin with a... That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Das ist es auch nicht.
Oh.
Ich muss nachgucken, tut mir echt leid, aber ich habe keine Ahnung, was ich tun sollte. Danganronpa 2 Class Trial. So, gehen wir mal aufs Phantom. Capture 1. Ja, Capture 2. Capture 3. Capture 4. Capture 5. Capture 6 müsste das jetzt sein, ne? Capture 6. Da haben wir's. Vision of Nagito, das hatten wir schon. Shutdown Sequence hatten wir. Da ist Chiaki Non-Stop Debatte. Absorb. You guys aren't part of the game, right? Und das sollten wir auf Part of the Game schießen. Das heißt, wir müssen Part of the Game absorbieren, um Part of the Game auf Part of the Game zu schießen. Das steht zumindest hier im Fandom so. Ah ne, da. Shoot an Eternal Game Utopia. Das haben wir nicht. Oder sagt Chiaki danach noch was? Und ich habe nicht lang genug gewartet.
And with this, Juko.
All right! I'm gonna showcase my.
Just leave the BG.
Hey, can I take?
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you...
Should I begin with a?
That's not it.
You guys aren't part of the game, right?
All right!
And with this, the world...
An eternal game.
I guess it's fine to stay...
Young master.
Yay!
Yes, there's.
And with this, Juko.
All right! I'm gonna showcase my.
Just leave the BG.
Hey, can I take?
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you...
Should I begin with a?
That's not it.
You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Was war das nochmal? Ach, egal. Ich wollte dieses Ende. Warte, so etwas wollte ich?
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will...
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
Doch, das ist das da. Hä? Ich hab das vorher probiert. Ihr habt gesehen, dass das rot wurde.
Who are you?
Oh.
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well. It does anyway. Don't you think they're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously. I've had enough. I'm tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden.
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be alright. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game,
You don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. Of course, games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help? I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Kann nicht glauben, dass es dazu gekommen ist. Jetzt muss ich zeigen, dass ich es auch selbst kann. Jetzt habe ich die Chance, mich zu verändern. Ich muss mich verändern.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself.
Ich glaube, ich muss aufs erste schießen.
Anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the future found, not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you should even be able to create the future.
Ah, wenn die Hoffnung, wenn die Waifu auf der Hoffnungsseite alles kaputt macht.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not
Muss ich auf alles schießen?
I can't choose the future.
See, if you should even be able to create the future.
Ich versuche jetzt einfach mal auf alles zu schießen. Weil die Kugel nicht verschwunden ist.
I was even betrayed by the academy. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no... It's the Future Foundation's fault.
Ich glaube, ich hab's verkackt.
Not... I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
Ich muss alles beschießen.
You should even be able to create the future.
I don't want to sacrifice myself. Even so, there's no way we can beat Junko.
Ach so, das bleibt alles weg.
Not mine. Even so,
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future, even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
I will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
Mir das gerade anhören.
If we turn back into ultimate despair,
Sonja sieht cool aus, wenn sie verzweifelt ist.
Right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
Akane sieht auch cool aus.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once
Ja,
again.
ich muss es leider machen, ne? Ich bin zwar auf der Verzweiflungsseite, aber in dem Spiel hat man halt keine Entscheidungsfreiheit, ob man jetzt auf der Verzweiflungsseite oder auf der Hoffnungsseite sein will. Man muss auf der Hoffnungsseite sein.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
Hajime ist aber der Einzige. Hajime ist der Einzige, der die Augen zu hat und sich konzentriert.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Becca one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
Ah, meine Finger.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not
Alter, wie
even
viel muss ich
remember
denn bitte drücken?
why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair,
Ach
the
so,
tragedy will start once again.
war bin ich dumm. Ich muss gedrückt halten.
If we turn back into ultimate despair,
you can't lose hope!
If the memories we made, I will not even why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world, the tragedy will start.
I want to see Becca.
If we turn back, we might be killed by...
This is your responsibility.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation.
They're both hope and a conclusion will never...
No, that's wrong! It won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us. But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
Okay, Zukunft.
You despair because you yearn for hope. You yearn for hope because you Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ears.
Ich will Junko nicht besiegen.
You do that, this game is good. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll never let anyone choose again!
Nein.
There's no hope. Just give up already. A miracle won't happen. What is this crappy feeling? I don't want anything. Izuru! You have no argument. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already.
Ich will Junko nicht besiegen. Schaffe ich eine 100er Combo?
I don't want to lose anything. Any choice is despair.
Nein.
You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to
Wir
do
machen
anything.
unsere eigene Zukunft.
No, that's wrong.
Ich will Junko nicht schon wieder
What the
besiegen.
heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
Everyone, let's shut this game down!
Huh? But...
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll...
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want!
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else!
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move, when I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea, it was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light, it was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision!
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out. But... I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible! That can't be hope! It's not even despair! What is this?!
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Huh?
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right?
This is just the beginning.
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair.
That is just so hopeless.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
Das ist dann wohl das Ende. Aber es ist erst der Anfang unserer Geschichte. Eine Geschichte, für die wir gelitten und geblutet haben. Es ändert nichts an der Tatsache, dass ich Angst davor habe. Aber eine Sache ist mir klar, was auch immer passieren wird.
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Ja, es ist wirklich Game Over. Folge 6. Was wir sind. Ende. Du hast das Schleifen-Handy und 3 weitere Items freigeschaltet. Möchtest du deinen Spielfortschritt sichern? Damit kam der Zwischenfall zu einem Ende. Es war eine absurde Geschichte mit unsinnigen Geschehnissen, die niemand in Frage gestellt hat. Aber diese Vorführung zog endlich ihre Vorhänge zu. Es war eine leere Vorführung, an die sich niemand erinnern kann. Niemand hat geklatscht. Niemand hat je gejubelt. Es ist einfach passiert und danach war es zu Ende. Aber das heißt nicht, dass die Geschichte keine Bedeutung hatte. Für sie hatte sie nämlich eine sehr große Bedeutung. Die Welt wird niemals wissen, was hier geschehen ist. Und das ist okay, denn sie muss es nicht wissen. Nicht jetzt und auch nicht in der Zukunft. Das war alles, was man wissen musste.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave anytime.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto. Is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me, so I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem. Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
Ich hätte jetzt schon Verbesserungsvorschläge für Kyokos Outfit.
The smallest possibility.
But strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair. Maybe, for people like that.
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so
Da stand
horrifying.
gerade, dass du zurückkommst.
Then let's go. We must create our own futures too.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably gonna be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata. My future lies here.
Epilog vor der Zukunft. Ah, hell, weiß, grässlich. Oh, schwarz. Okay, Credits. Ja, was soll ich zum Spiel sagen? Es war gut. Nur halt schon wie in Danganronpa 1 ist das Ende für mich nicht so nice, weil ich einfach nicht auf der Hope-Seite bin. Ja. Allgemein muss ich aber sagen, hat mir Danganronpa Trigger Happy Habe besser gefallen. Einfach weil, ja, wir hier nur in einer Schule waren. Und in Trigger Happy Harburg waren wir halt einfach nur in der Schule. Und wir haben nach Morden quasi neue Stockwerke zum Erkunden freigeschaltet. Während, ich muss halt ehrlich sagen, ich bin kein Strandtyp. Ich mag Meerwasser nicht, ich mag Strand nicht, ich bin kein Urlaubsmensch. Deswegen hat mich die Szenerie dieser Insel nicht sonderlich angesprochen. Ja, ansonsten wäre es wahrscheinlich besser gewesen vom rein optischen Aspekt. Ja. Ja, eigentlich wollte ich zu diesem Projekt ja noch quasi die, also zu Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair noch alle Freizeitaktivitäten mit den Leuten bringen, alle Freetime-Aktivitäten mit den verschiedenen Leuten. Da habe ich jetzt aber ein Problem. Ich habe nämlich ein bisschen nachgedacht, ob ich das machen will, wie ich das machen will. Und in diesem Danganronpa-Teil gibt es viel zu wenige Charaktere, die mir gut gefallen. Es gab nur Akane, es gab Sonia, es gab Ibuki und es gab Chiaki. Das sind 4 Stück. Und Mikan, wenn man das Ende dazu rechnet von Mikan. So wie sie zum Ende hin war, mochte ich Mikan. Also wie sie beim Klassengericht dann war. Ansonsten mochte ich sie nicht so gern. Das heißt, es bleibt immer noch bei 4 Leuten. Und das ist crazy wenig. Und den Rest mochte ich nicht. Der Charaktere. Ich mochte sie einfach nicht. Und ja, deswegen bin ich mir nicht sicher, ob ich es bringen soll. Ihr könnt mir ja mal in die Kommentare schreiben, ob ich es machen soll. Dann mache ich es und ansonsten nicht. So, die Credits werden wir uns natürlich zu Ende ansehen, weil das Spiel ist trotzdem großartig und es hat das auf alle Fälle verdient. Und an der Stelle möchte ich mich hart bei Wie VIel bedanken für die deutsche Übersetzung, bei Crimson Translate, für Danganronpa Trigger Happy Harburg, wo ich überhaupt in die Szene von Danganronpa einsteigen konnte. Zuvor war es nämlich einfach nur ein Anime, den ich geguckt habe, und das wäre halt wie viele andere Anime gewesen, dass ich die halt irgendwann mal gesehen hätte, und ja, die habe ich halt gesehen. Weil ich halt zu schlecht im englischen Lesen bin. Ich bin gut im englischen Hören, aber im Lesen nicht, weil ich häufig nicht weiß, wie man manche Sachen ausspricht und deswegen nicht verstehe, was da jetzt steht. Ja. Und da wollte ich mich bei Crimson Translate unglaublich krass bedanken dafür. dass ihr euch so eine krasse Arbeit macht. Ich habe ja in Kapitel 2 auch angefangen, ein bisschen was zu übersetzen. Und ja, für mich war es halt ein bisschen too heavy, weil mein Englisch absolut kacke ist. Aber es ist trotzdem ein Haufen Arbeit bei so viel Dialog. Ich meine, ich habe ewig gebraucht für das bisschen, das ich da übersetzt hatte. Und ja, mich freut's, Supporter zu sein bei Crimson. Also, wenn ihr Probleme habt mit dem Patch, einfügen oder so, dann könnt ihr gerne mich anschreiben. Ich bin immer online am Discord. Der Discord von Crimson ist in der Beschreibung. Mein Discord ist in der Beschreibung. Und ja, da könnt ihr auch gern mal joinen. Wenn euch das Projekt gefallen hat, könnt ihr mir auch mal ein Däumchen da lassen oder ein Abo. Über Kommentare freue ich mich immer. Die sind immer übel motivierend. Und ja, ich habe Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair endlich durchgezogen. Das Projekt lief jetzt so unfassbar lange auf meinem Kanal, das hätte schon längst zu Ende sein können. Spike Chansoft. Item erhalten. Jetzt noch ein paar letzte Worte der Übersetzer. Es war eine spannende Reise, dieses großartige Spiel zu übersetzen. Wir nehmen viel daraus mit. Wir als Spieler danken euch von Herzen, dass ihr das für nicht gut Englischsprachler übersetzt. Wir hoffen auch, dass du Spaß mit dem Spiel hattest und vergiss nicht, die Zukunft gehört dir. Ich hatte definitiv Spaß mit dem Spiel, auch wenn es mein absolut längstes Projekt war, lag aber auch immer daran, dass ich ein bisschen unmotiviert war, auch wenn ich Spaß hatte, einfach weil mir nach und nach die ganzen hübschen Charaktere weggenommen wurden. Bis auf 2. Ja, ich möchte bitte speichern. Gut, und ich würde sagen, das war's dann vermutlich. Dangan Island. Dieser Bonusinhalt wird nicht übersetzt. Vertieft deine Freundschaft mit einer Insel ohne Mord und Tod. Okay. Kurzroman. Dieser Bonusinhalt wird nicht übersetzt. Okay. Eine bekannte Geschichte in einem ganz neuen Licht. Okay, was ist das? From the beginning. Character Introduction. Ach so, das ist, okay. Ultimate Fashionista. She is a charismatic model who has graced the cover of the most popular fashion magazine. However, her true identity is... Okay. Gut. Ich danke euch dann auf alle Fälle fürs Zuschauen, für das Begleiten auf dieser mega langen Reise. Ich glaube irgendwie 130 Episoden oder so. Wartet kurz. Zack. Ne, 123 ist das. Das heißt, das ist jetzt Folge 124. Ich danke euch für die lange Reise über 124 Folgen. Und ja, ich hoffe, ihr schaltet auch bei einem anderen Projekt wieder ein. Ciao!